Alright, it's been a while since I've been in front of the camera on these for my channel. Yeah. Let's get the show on the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. Yep. I should probably clean up my space first. Alright. Hello, world. It's Denise, your local elder millennial who happens to be chronically ill. I'm in my kitchen. It's been a while since you've seen me. It's been a while since I've seen you. Unless you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, then you've seen me. Anyways, I would like to introduce you guys to someone. I've been doing sourdough for a little bit now. And I would like to introduce you guys to Eve. This is Eve, mother of all bread. That's from last night, and she grew that much. I'm happy. I want to get ready for bread. So I gotta do stuff. So I gotta grab 20 grams of her. First, let me make sure I'm doing the right thing. Check my folder. I have a little binder that I made for her. Eve, mother of all bread. She was born December 28th, 2025. But anyways, yeah, I need 20 grams of starter. She is active. I have a scale as well. And I'm going to put the 20 grams of active starter in here. Make sure it's in zero. Hold on. Let me lower you a little bit. There we go. Let me use this ceramic spoon I have. Oh yeah, she is active. Oh yeah. Make sure I fed her last night because I knew I was going to get ready for bread. Let's grab some 20 grams of starter. So that's 22 grams. We don't need that much. So I'm gonna take a little bit out. There we go. I try to be precise, really. I'm also a little sick, so excuse the sniffling. Alright. Itchy nose. So that's Eve. Put her on the side. I'm gonna put this to the side as well. Don't need that. And then I'm going to grab 100 grams of flour. I use cane author. And I keep it in a cereal container, to be honest. What I have. So let's grab 100 grams of flour. I use bleach bread flour from King Arthur. That's too much. Alright, that's 100 grams. I'll put that on the side. And then I forgot to grab another container. Grab my container from my juicer. I'm gonna use that for water. And then I'm gonna grab some filtered water. And I need 100 grams of filtered water as well. Well, that's too much. That's 119. Nope. I like to be pretty precise with my measurements because growing up, even though I'm not a baker, I don't know how to bake. Perfect. I was always told to make sure that everything is precise. So I'm gonna put you guys up again. So I'm gonna have this jar here. I'll leave the band there. And so over this cold, I'm gonna grab the 20 grams of active starter that I have here, and I'm gonna put her back in this big jar. This is my bulk fermentation jar. This will be my official 4th loaf. So I'm excited. And yeah, I want to make sure I have everything. She is a little sticky, but that's completely normal. Okay, whatever. I'm going to clean up the spoon really quick. Just gonna use a paper towel. Is there any Alfredo left? Yay! There's chicken Alfredo left. I get to eat some dinner, even though it's gonna hurt the crap out of my stomach. I am lactose intolerant, and I have endometriosis, so it's pretty inflammatory to me. I don't like to make a mess. I'm just gonna use the spoon. And then after I put everything and mix it up, I am going to put her on a warmer. I have a proofing mat since my house is a little cold. She likes being on a proofing mat for a couple of hours, about 4 hours, and she likes to proof on it. So I'm going to put the 100 grams of water into my vessel. Make sure I mix it. I want to make sure everything's well incorporated. I don't want to have any dry flour in the mix. I don't know if that's just me being quirky or what, but I want to make sure she is well incorporated. I don't know if you guys can hear my TV, but I have Jersey Shore in the background. And then I'm going to clean her off. Make sure everything is at the bottom, nothing's on the walls. That way I know if I get a false rise or not. But so far she's been pretty good. I haven't gotten maybe one false rise. And I like it pretty thick like that. So we're good. Want to make sure the band is below. Make sure she's good. All right, make sure she's where the band is at. Today is what, Monday? And it is 5. All right, so that's the band. Put her little head on. And then I will show you where she's going to go in a little bit. I'll be back. All right, so this is the proofing mat that I have. I got on Amazon for like, I think $12. No, actually, that was like 20 something dollars, like $20 maybe. But she likes it. and you can set your timer. You can set how the heat you want it. I set it at 75 because that's what she likes. And then I'm gonna put this for 4 hours. And then in 4 hours it will turn off. So that's good. I don't have to worry about it. And she's just gonna stay on there, a little mat here for the next 4 hours until she grows. And then tomorrow I will do, the big feed that I need for the dough. But she got her big feed for the bulk fermentation. And then tomorrow we make dough. And then on Wednesday we bake. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Actually, no, I will see you guys later so I can show you where she's at. So yeah, I will show you what she looks like right now, and then later when she rises, I will show you what she looks like after, right? So I'll see you guys later. So this is what Eve looks like at the moment. Really chunky, really nice and thick. Said I have it at 75 degrees Fahrenheit. It is set for 4 hours and it stays nice and warm right here. And yeah, this is where she's gonna be at for the next 4 hours. I'll show you guys later how she looks. And this is what Eve looks like after a few hours. She has some growth, as you can see. Tomorrow she should be somewhere up here. And then I can make dough in the morning. Yep. Oh, and here is my leftover. I kept half and now I'm fed at half of its weight. And now she's up to there. I have it at 77. My house is a little cold, so that's where I put it. So it's gonna go between 77 and 75. And I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's the next morning and it's time to do some bread. Let me show you Eve really quick. As you recall, she was down here where the band is at. I called it her belt, and now she's all the way up here. She is at 350 milliliters of bubbly starter. Let me get my scale really quick. I woke up with a migraine. I'm still semi-sick. I don't like it. So I'm going to measure out, I use a 4-quart bowl. I have my scale, zero it out. And then, where is there it is. I have a dish rack towel drying here. I'm going to need about 100 grams of my bubbly. Let's remove her belt. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Stir it a little bit. So I need 100 grams of bubbly. Look at that. Ooh, that's way too much. Hold on. My spoon again. She is thick. She is active. Very active. I just need 100 grams. I don't need that much. Apparently I had like 100, almost 200 grams of starter, which is good. I mean, she grew plenty. This is why I do things in separate bowls because I don't like dealing with a mess. There we go. 100 grams. Perfect. Put Eve on the side, put my scale over here. And then I have 340 grams of warm filtered water into my bowl. This is what it looks like. I'm going to stir that and dissolve most of the starter. Let me bring you guys down. Oops. Came off of my tripod. There we go. I like to get bubbles. Now I'm going to add 10 grams of salt. I have pink Himalayan salt here. Do not use iodized table salt. Use sea salt or Himalayan salt. The iodinized, can't pronounce it. It stops the growth, I think. That's good. And then I'm going to add 500 grams of unbleached bread flour into my mix. And I'm going to incorporate everything that I can with my whisk, and then the rest with my hands. That's why I'm not wearing my rings. Though it's gonna get all over my nails, but that's okay. I'm gonna use my scraper to get some of the stuff off of the walls and just mix. I think I'm just gonna go with my hands now. Great. Just great. I'll be back once I am done. Okay, I am back and this is what she's looking like. Rough, but that's perfectly fine. Let me put you guys up really quick. Now I'm going to cover her, but now I gotta decide on what towel to use. So I have this beautiful, it's a towel that my brother-in-law's girlfriend brought me from her country. Pretty sure it's from El Salvador. I'm not sure actually, I'm not sure, but either way, she brought it for me. She is from Central America. And then I bought these from Albertsons. They were on clearance and I thought they were absolutely adorable. We have wine bottle openers. We have a beautiful gnomes and a garden. And probably my favorite. And it's this farm one with honeybees, a rooster, some olive oil, strawberries, some chili peppers. Actually, I think I'm gonna go with this one today. I'm going to wet it in warm water. I already have my proofing mat ready over here, so I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I have the towel nice and wet, and you're gonna watch me put her over here. So I'm gonna put her over here really quick. Let's take a sip of my decaf really quick too, though. Since I took my migraine medication, I took Excedrin tension instead of my migraine medication, so I can have some coffee. Let me put you down a little bit more. There we go. Don't mind this little red thing, that's my Keurig. But I have my mat at 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and she is on the mat. She's gonna be in here until 6 p.m. or so before I have to put her in the fridge. But I'm going to let her rest here for an hour, and then I will be back in an hour for the first stretch and fold. I do about 4 to 6 stretch and folds, depends on how my dough acts. So let's hope Eve behaves today and I can do 4 stretch and folds instead of 6. So I will see you guys in about an hour for the first stretch and fold. So this is what she looks like. She has some bubbles growing out, which is good, especially that one right there. But yeah, this is what she looks like. It's been a few hours since my last stretch and fold, and she is going to stay here for a little longer. I do have the temp of the thermostat for the mat at 77, but it jumps between 75 and 77, which is good. And yeah, I will show you guys later what she looks like after a few hours before I shape her. All right, it is time to grab Eve. She should be ready to be put in her basket. I have a basket here, and I am going to grab this towel because it's smaller than the other ones and it'll fit perfectly in my fridge. I'm gonna grab Eve, and let me show you. Nice and flowered. All right, she's got some bubbles. Let me grab my scraper. Make sure that I get everything out. My hands are clean, by the way. She is coming off nicely. Yeah. So I have to pretty much shape her up. See that well either. Sorry. But looking good. Do something like that. Can you see that a little bit? Oh yeah. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Yep. Got some bubbles. She looks amazing. I'll make sure I get plenty of tension in here. And my basket, and then I put the seam up like that. I'm gonna leave her on my counter for about an hour longer, just before I put her in the fridge. She's gonna go in the fridge, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. So you won't see me after this until tomorrow morning. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Welcome to day 3 of this little saga of mine of doing sourdough. Yeah, I'm actually preheating my oven right now. I have it at 475, and I am going to preheat my little cast iron Dutch oven. And yeah, I want to show you Eve really quick. What she looks like. I'm gonna let her rest on the counter for about an hour, and I'm going to preheat my Dutch oven for an hour at 475, even though it's currently 205. That's okay. This has to stay in there for an hour and let it rest. So I'm just gonna put it on my side counter, and when it's time to bake, I will be back and show you my loaf and just watch my score, I guess. The camera's on this side, but I want to keep looking on this side, so I apologize. I record with my phone, don't mind me. Anyways, yeah. Any coffee? I drink decaf. I have pots. I don't drink much regular coffee anymore. Makes my heart go all weird. Anyway, she's here on the counter on the side, and I just wait. So I'm just gonna make some coffee and some breakfast. I'm hungry. And I gotta go make sure my kids are awake. They have school to do today. Oh, and my husband comes home tonight, so I want to make sure that his area upstairs is nice and clean so he can come home and relax from work and enjoy his weekend. So I will see you guys later. Alright, I am super excited. It doesn't look like I'm excited because I don't feel good, but I'm excited. I might get my Dutch oven out of the, what's it called? God damn it, what's this thing called? Oven! Jeez. So it's already out. I'm gonna leave it closed. And let's take this out. Actually, I was gonna put it here. I have a wooden board. Ooh. Okay. Take it out. She came right out. This is what she's looking like. I'm gonna score her really quick. And then pop her in the oven for 25 minutes with the lid on. And then I take the lid off for another 25 minutes. I just do a simple score. Nothing fancy. Take the lid off. And she goes. I have a simple score. Set my timer for 25 minutes. If I can open my phone. What happened, Sourdough? And I will see you guys in 25 minutes to take the lid off. Ignore the mess. Okay. But I already took the lid off about 5 minutes ago. Ooh, steamy. And this is what Eve is looking like. She has about 20 more minutes to go in the oven, and I have it at 450. I've been cooking her at 450 this whole time. I lowered it at 450 instead of 475, so yeah. It is time to cut Eve. It's been about an hour. Sorry, I'm just really uncomfortable. I'm in a lot of pain, and I just realized that I forgot to grab my mic, but I don't care. I'm also really cold. I hate when I get really cold when I'm in pain. But anyways, here she is, the bottom. Ooh, I can hear it's gonna be a crunchy bread, just like the way I like it. Where do I cut her? Right in the middle? Cut it all crooked, but I think she's a little overproofed. Big bubbles, right? That means overproofed. I'm not sure, but I'm still gonna eat her. She looks amazing. I'm gonna put you guys up a little bit. She looks amazing. I'm still gonna eat her. I'm gonna toast her up a little bit. Actually, not even toast her up. I'm just gonna cut myself a slice, put some butter on it, and put some honey. I forgot about honey again. I'm almost out. I'm gonna cut up myself another slice. I just realized that I gotta start cooking my tomatoes and my chilies so I can make tomatadas and enchiladas. And then cut her other way. But yeah, that's what she looks like. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I still have a lot to learn, especially with that cast iron Dutch oven. Yeah, I still have a lot to learn. So if you guys have any recipes for this card or just for starters, let me know. She smells amazing. Let me know down below, or if you follow me on my socials, which are also down below, you can go ahead and DM me. My DMs are open. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time. I feel like total crap, but it is time to cut open Eve here. I'm gonna put you guys down. Hold on. She smells amazing. All right, here she is. I'm gonna put her, we'll take her off of the rack. Ooh. Do you get cold when you're in a lot of pain? I get super cold when I'm in a lot of pain. I'll be right back.